What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, it's fight week, ladies and gentlemen, and we are talking boxing over in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Y'all know what's going down. Anthony AJ Joshua versus the Predator Francis Ngannou. Anthony Joshua's 27 wins, 3 losses, no draw with 24 wins by way of knockout. Francis Ngannou in boxing is no wins, 1 loss, no draw. He wasn't knocked out. He lost a split decision. And in MMA, he's 17 wins, 3 losses, no draw with I believe 12 wins by way of knockout. I want to say that's all in the UFC as well. I'm not too keen, but I want to say that. Now, Anthony Joshua is 34 years old. Francis Ngannou is 37 years old. Francis Ngannou made his boxing debut against the current WBC lineal heavyweight champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. 34 wins, no losses, no draw, no losses, 1 draw. Excuse me, with 24 wins by way of knockout. Man, oh man. In that fight, the world I think was fully expecting Tyson Fury to go in and just perform a boxing clinic on Francis Ngannou, but it was everything but that. I mean, Tyson Fury came out swinging, throwing big bombs at first, but it didn't seem to phase. It didn't seem to rock Francis Ngannou at all, and then he ended up timing him, catching him, and dropping Tyson Fury. That was the performance of the year, or you could say, for somebody in boxing. He dropped the current lineal heavyweight champion in his very first fight. Nobody expected that. A lot of people were heated because they thought he won the fight. It was close on the judges' scorecards. It was close in the ConcuBox numbers, but Tyson Fury ultimately got the split decision win, and now he's going into his undisputed clash with Oleksandr Usyk May 18th. Pay-per-view live going to be on the Zone in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia as well. Now, his opponent, Anthony AJ Joshua, former two-time unified heavyweight champion. He took his first loss, just to bring y'all up to date. He took his first loss against Andy Ruiz some years back. Then he bounced back, got the win, got a couple wins under his belt, and then he lost back-to-back fights to the now current unified heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. He lost that second fight. Everybody in the world thought Anthony Joshua just lost his mind. He was throwing the belts out the ring, trying to fight people who were spectating and just grabbing the mic and talking and all doing all that. It was a bad look. But he got with a new trainer, and that trainer was Derek James. He had a first fight with against Jermaine Franklin. Got his feet wet, you can say, to get himself back on the track of being active. Then he had another fight with Robert Helenius, the Nordic Nightmare. He ended up stopping him in the 7th round with a knockout. Wow, right hand. So that was kind of the test for him to get his confidence to let his hands go. And he did. He let his hands go really well in that fight. Although he seemed a little bit timid, not too ready to just explode. But he let his hands go. He got the knockout. Then he fought Otto Wallin, former heavyweight title contender, Otto Wallin. And got a 6 round stoppage in that fight, and he let his hands go real well. He broke Wallin's nose. He was reeling off good combinations. He was aggressive. He was uh, moving forward as we've come to see. He was being the bigger man. He was doing what somebody at his size should do when you have the skill advantage, the physical prowess, and all of that. Just advantages in every department you can think of. So he ended up stopping Waleed in that fight, and now he is looking to pretty much looking to do what Tyson Fury couldn't do, and that he said he wants to stop Francis Ngannou. Now, the promoters and everybody behind this stuff, excuse me, the promoters, um, the sanctioning bodies, everybody behind this fight has said that they are fully expecting a potential fight between the winner of this fight and the winner of Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury at some point. I don't think that fight will happen this year, regardless of who wins either fight, because Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk have a rematch clause. Now, with that being said, the winner of this fight could go on to face Filip Hrgovic for the IBF heavyweight title because if you guys don't remember, IBF does not acknowledge rematch clauses. Go back and look at Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford won by ninth round KO. He became undisputed, meaning he has all the belts. But one of those belts, the sanctioning body for one of those belts, does not acknowledge rematch clauses. And they stripped Terrence Crawford 2 months after his victory over Earl Spence and elevated Jerome Boots Ennis to the IBF welterweight champion. That is going to happen in this situation because Filip Hrgovic already took step aside money for this fight to happen, for the fight with Usyk and Fury to happen. Now, the reason I'm saying all of this is because the winner of Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou could petition the IBF to face Filip Hrgovic for the IBF heavyweight crown, meaning whoever wins out of Fury and Usyk will only be unified. They won't be undisputed after so long. So we have to wait and see how that plays out. But I think with this fight, man, I'm gonna give y'all. I think Anthony Joshua can win this fight, but I think he has to win this fight on his boxing skill. I don't think he'll be able to knock out Francis Ngannou. He could probably a cumulative punch knock him out, but I don't think he'll just give it that one big bang and knock him out. I don't think that'll happen. I think this is going to come down to the later rounds. I think they're going 10 rounds. It's going to come down to those later rounds. Whoever gets tired first is going to be the one to get knocked out. And it's looking like that might be Francis Ngannou. But we never know. He fought well throughout the fight with Tyson Fury. So in order for Francis Ngannou to win, I think he has to crack Anthony Joshua early, almost the same fashion he did with Tyson Fury. But I think he has to crack him early, and he has to jump on him and stay on him for the entirety of the fight if he doesn't stop. So it's up in the air. I give you guys the way Anthony Joshua should win the fight, the way Francis Ngannou wins the fight. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.